Live from Austin, Texas, you are watching Speak to Graffo. I am Joe Bob Grimes, head of security down here at Speak to Graffo, and without further ado, the man himself, Mr. Graffo.
Thank you, Joe Bob. Yes, it's me, old Graffo, once again. We took last week off and we're back here again to draw for you, to talk at you, and do whatever. I'm joined tonight with Joe Bob, obviously, and Trixie in the booth.
Hey there.
Hey, Trix, how you doing?
Great. Hey, do you hear any music out there?
I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, I'm trying to get it started.
Okay. What kind of music you got going on today, Trix?
Well, I think... Oh, do you hear it now?
I do, kind
It
of.
started all of a sudden.
What is that, like a music box?
We have this kind of music. I don't know. Joe Bob, what song is this?
I don't know.
I thought you picked it out.
I doubt it.
Or did I pick out this one?
Somebody picked that out. It wasn't me today. Not for this one.
I thought maybe it fits with that background.
That's nice.
What do you think of that?
I like it. Is that here in the States or is that...
That is in the States, yes.
Oh, that's Mount Denali. That's McKinley? Olympus.
That's Mount Rainier.
Rainier?
Rainier.
Up there in Washington State.
Washington State. Yeah, what do you think of that?
Well, I like it. It looks cool and refreshing.
Hey, what is that? You got a mountain there too.
I do. Well, I took a peek before the program and I saw a mountain. I thought I'd put a mountain back here. Yeah. And I heard that it was September 4th, so I wrote September 4th up here. Is that really the date?
I think so.
Okay. I'm not going to pretend like I look at the calendar or anything like that. I do have a phone that tells me what day it is and the time, but I never look at that function, so. Does that make me bad? Uninformed, ill-informed?
No, let me check real quick. Oh, yep, I'm gonna put it on the big board.
We got a big board?
Oh, I thought we did. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. You got it?
I got it. And that's our phone number too, as well. If you want to talk to us, you want to talk to anybody, not just me. Joe Bob, he's here to provide color commentary, or Trix. She's real cute. She's in the booth.
Aw, thank you, Graffo.
You're welcome. There's the number, 512-472-2255. Give us a scream. Maybe a request. Maybe I'll try to draw something for you.
Oh, are you taking requests?
No, but you can give me a request. I have the right to morph your request into something that I can draw. Hey, you see that I'm using my fingers right now, right? I mean, to draw.
Yeah. What's that about?
Well, I just thought maybe I'd push the medium a little bit further. And you know, I'm looking at it on TV and it looks a lot darker. It looks a lot better than it does in person. Believe you me. I trust everybody had a good week so far, yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Excellent week.
All right. Where the hell's Joe Bob? Is he here?
I think he's taking care of some security.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, boss?
Hey, man. Good week so far?
Everything's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is everything okay in here, or?
No, I just want to know if your week was going well, if things are going swimmingly, or just moving along, or.
Well, everything's in hand, so.
Okay. So you characterize it as being in hand.
It's under control.
Okay. I like that. You're doing a good job of faking it, as we all are.
Well, I don't see any, sparking wires sticking out or nothing's on fire and no leaks.
Should I be afraid of being electrocuted here?
With what?
All them wires up above your head.
All the electricity in this building. I don't really even know what I know it's power, but I don't know what it is.
Well, the way I see it, you're in a liberal city. And the thing about liberals is, from what I understand, is they take care of everybody, make sure everybody's safe and if I'm all fried up, man, how's that going to help me? You know what I mean? Well, there must be safety regulations in here. Aren't they the ones that want everything to be regulated so much?
Oh, I am certain that there's regulations. We do follow those regulations, don't we?
As far as I know.
We'll have to talk to Trixie about that. She's the director. She ought to know.
So does this fella have wings or?
Yeah, those are wings.
And I can only see the upper part of his. He looks like a fella of considerable girth.
Well,
would those wings really do the trick?
Oh no, he can't fly, man. Not in my world. What do you think?
So they're superfluous, like a appendix or something.
Yeah. Well, we have a tail, a prehensile tail. Yeah.
Prehensile?
Prehensile.
Isn't that the kind that grabs stuff? I think you mean vestigial.
For real, man?
I think that's what you mean to say there.
I don't know what that means.
Well, that's
vestigial.
Vestigial.
That's good. That's like the Vestal Virgins of ancient Rome.
Are Vestal Goodman?
Who's that?
I think he's a singer.
I haven't heard that. Should I have heard that?
I don't know.
What kind of music you listening to these days, by the way?
Oh, just whatever comes on the radio when I'm trying to get from point A to point B.
So music's not a really big part of your life? This
not
is
really.
not. I'm not trying to trip you up, man.
No, it's
Okay.
that's it. My son doesn't rise and set on the music.
What do you mean?
I just there's people that say that's their older music.
Yeah.
That's their whole thing. That ain't me.
But growing up, you were into rock and roll and stuff like that.
Sure. I just listen to what my friends and everybody else is listening to.
So you're just a get along, good time Charlie.
Well, I'm not trying to make any waves over music.
No.
Caller.
It's just
Caller on the air.
put them through.
Welcome, caller.
Hello.
Hey, what are you
Hey.
doing, man?
Oh, calling y'all.
Yeah. This is the Sage Daedalus, yes?
Yes.
All
I don't
right.
know about Sage, but yeah.
Oh, come on.
I missed the Hell Cave already.
I love that background. That was so good.
I thought that I was hoping that'd be a permanent addition
Well, I think we may try to do something like that.
or a different Hell Cave every week.
Yeah, like you've moved to a different part of the cavern.
Right. The different, depending on whatever sins you were sent to hell for.
Oh, man. That's vivid.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I didn't I mention that I kind of wanted to rename the show or give it a subtitle?
Something like that.
Hell Cave?
I think Graffo's Hell Cave.
I think
Speak
it's
to Graffo in the Hell Cave.
Yeah, man.
Graffo's Hell Cave.
Yeah. I am the Hell Cave.
Yeah.
That gives me something. So how you been, Daedalus? We were talking about our week thus far, and how's yours been going?
Oh, it's good. I
Yeah.
decided to, I've never made a big deal out of my birthdays the last, for a long time. But this year, I'm going to have a birthday month.
Mhm.
So September started, and that started the birthday month.
So your
been trying to-
actual birthday hasn't really come upon
No,
us yet?
no.
Okay.
So, but I've seen other people kind of do it. So I was like, I'll kind of facetiously do it, and try to think of something every day to do that's either special or interesting or, whatever.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday month to you, Daedalus.
Happy birthday.
Thanks,
Happy
everybody.
birthday month, man.
Yeah, that's my first birthday month. It's going pretty good so far.
Maybe I should attempt to draw something for your birthday.
Well, it kicked off Monday night. You were just mentioning music with Joe Bob there.
Yeah.
I went to a concert and kicked it all off on Labor Day, September 1st, with a concert.
Oh, how was it?
It was good. It was one of my favorite bands from Portland named Witch Mountain, like doom metal.
Oh yeah, so real loud and really hammering beating on the skins and everything.
Well, yeah, but real bluesy too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it harkens back to kind of the old Black Sabbathy kind of stuff.
What about how does it compare to Help an Old Man Out? How does it compare to Grand Funk Railroad?
A lot slower and heavier.
Okay.
Not nearly upbeat as that is.
Yeah.
That's more kind of like about funky, kind of having good time music.
I agree with that.
And doom metal, doom, I think it's almost a misconnotation or misappellation because it's just usually real slow and loud and heavy music.
So, really? And so do you
Black Sabbath is really the grandfathers of all metal, and their style is pretty much proto-doom metal. So everything that kind of takes real riffy guitars, in the tritone, the devil's tritone as they call it, with minor chords and all that kind of stuff. So.
And that's not the type of music where the people that are listening line up on opposite sides and charge each other. Is it?
No, usually it's dudes standing there just silently nodding their heads to the groove,
Right. It's kind of hard to dance to that stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not really a dancing music.
No.
It's more of a head bobbing music.
Right.
So no, it was cool. They were actually supporting a band. Do you remember a band from the early '70s called Hawkwind by any chance?
No, dude. How'd you find that?
Well, I just know them from these guys. They've gone out with them before, and actually, it's only one of the original dudes. This dude named Nick Turner, who's a flautist and a saxophonist that was in these bands, and he's like a real, like far out groovy dude from back when,
Yeah.
And he has got this new band that he goes around and plays with. The guitarist is actually the guitarist from the old UK Subs punk band, like way back when, in the early '80s. Anyway, and basically, got two young girls playing keyboards and violin, and a punk dude playing drums, and a dude with bass, and so, it was pretty cool, and they basically played like the old songs from the band Hawkwind days, kind of space rock is what it's known as.
So this dude breaks out his flute during the.
Yeah,
Wow.
like Jethro Tull style and everything.
Wow. Jethro Tull's got some great music. I don't deny it. I've never been a big fan. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, you usually only ever hear like one or two of those songs.
Yeah.
And
you're right.
It's just it's not really top 40 stuff. It's not it's not X amount long to play on the radio, or so I don't know. It was just one of those things. I mean, I'm not like saying I'm a huge fan of them, but I think it's cool that there's a rock band out there that switches it up a little bit. Put some weird stuff in there.
I'm all for switching it up.
Yeah. So.
Joe Bob, you ever heard of Witch Mountain?
I think I have heard of them, but I didn't even know who they were or anything about them.
Right.
Yeah, and they're a female-fronted band. The lead singer's a lady named Uda Plotkin, and I think she's awesome. But this is the reason I was especially excited to catch them the other night. Was this is her last tour with the band? She's leaving the band after this, so.
Oh, gonna retire. Too much headbanging.
Something, yeah. So, anyway, yeah, that was cool. So, if it shapes up to be as cool as Monday night was, we'll be all right.
You ever now, Daedalus, we know that you have huge references. So.
Well.
I don't know if you're sitting in front of the.
After the show, I think about all the things I said that was wrong too.
Nobody caught it.
Yeah.
You're
like
safe.
Last time I said the Battle of Poitiers when we were talking about something, and it was really the Battle of Tour. I thought of that afterwards. So
Yeah, that's
oh well.
hard to keep straight,
That's
man.
shameful.
It's shameful.
The merits.
Yeah. Damn, I was going to say so. You've heard of Lena Lovich, right?
Say it again.
Lena Lovich.
Lena Lovich. I can't say that I have.
Okay, all right. Well, she retired a long time ago. She had one big hit.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to sing it or anything.
Well,
but
go
when
ahead.
you said Uda Plotkin,
Yeah, what a name, right?
yeah. That's
Yeah.
something
I
else.
was going to ask her, I met them all, got them to sign my actual albums like a nerd, and I was going to ask her, because I always wondered, like, is it like a Russian name or what, I don't know. It sounds like European, Eastern European or something, I don't know.
Trix, what's that sound like to you?
What, the music? Or
The name.
say it again?
Uda Plotkin? That sounds Russian to me.
Uda Plotskin?
Yeah, UTA Plotkin. Plotkin.
UTE or UTA?
UTA.
And what's the last name?
Plotkin.
What's that sound like to you, Trix?
I have to look that one up.
I think it sounds Slavic to me, so.
It does to me as well. I'm not an expert.
Well,
Yeah,
none of us are.
right.
We're all experts, and none of us are experts.
What does that mean?
Well, no, whatever.
You've got me convinced, man.
Sure, that's how philosophies are started, I think.
Yeah. All you got to do is sound like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And you do, my friend. You do.
Well, maybe I got a good poker game going on or something.
Yeah. By the way, do you do that, man? You play poker?
No, I mean, I have
Texas
it
Hold'em?
once in a while, but I don't like losing money. I would rather have fun spending the money, getting something out of it, and just losing it to whatever,
No kidding, man. That's why I quit playing. All my buddies started raising the stakes all the time, and I realized I'm no good at this. I can't count cards.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything at all, let alone
Yeah.
cards.
I kind of embarrassed myself. I was taking a statistics class one time, and I kept relating everything to playing poker, like the statistics in poker, because it was my, I guess, I don't know, my main frame of reference, and it made me think I looked like a degenerate gambler or something. No, it was just one, I don't know, it was dumb. So I always felt kind of self-conscious in that class after I realized 2 or 3 times I brought up poker hands as examples of.
Oh, you mean you piped up and started talking about playing cards all the time?
Yeah, well, I guess, I don't know.
And everybody's like, that dude.
Yeah.
That
like
one
that.
dude.
Right.
Did
That
you say
dude.
Did you say that was statistics you were taking?
Yeah. In my, several years ago.
Hey,
What do you-
Graffo.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm interrupting. We have another call on line 4.
Yes.
Do we want to put Daedalus on hold?
Yeah, Daedalus, can we just shunt you to the side for a minute?
Be my guest.
Oh, man. Isn't he cool?
All right, sorry. I'm going to put you on hold now.
That's
All
great.
right.
Okay, Jennifer, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hey, Jennifer, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing swell. What's going on tonight?
I was wondering if you could draw something from The Secret Garden.
Okay, describe that for me because I don't know what that is.
It's a book.
Okay, well, all right. It's a book, but in this book, what should I draw? What element? Because I don't know anything about it. I've never read it.
Well, it's a classic.
Oh, okay. So I know I should have probably read it,
Yes.
and
you should.
perhaps I have, but
You going to finish that tank real quick?
yeah, I'm going to finish the tank. The Secret Garden. Who writes that thing?
Francis Hodgins.
And it is about what?
It's about this little girl, Mary Lennox, and her parents have her raised by servants in India, and then everyone dies, like I don't know what they have there, like typhoid or something.
Right. You
And
know,
so she wakes up and then she has to go live with some distant relative in England.
and it
and
doesn't
that-
go well for her, does it?
No, it does.
Oh, it
In
does
the
go
end,
well.
it does.
Well, of course, it's.
Well, she's a little nasty girl because she's used to being served.
Oh.
But there's this, but she's living at this big place in England, and it has this big garden, and she goes and explores it. And there's a groundskeeper.
And he helps her kind of grow up and.
No, he's a side character.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of a thing where, I don't know, they have some name for it. I can't remember what the name is, but it's like a name for like a guy who never gets married.
Oh God.
And
Bachelor?
it's something, it stems off that word, but it's something like an old bear or something. But he's just a steady character. But she has a cousin who lives in the house, and his name is Colin, and he's always really sickly, and he just stays in this big room with paintings and servants, and he's just really disagreeable and always used to getting his way. And she goes out and she explores the garden, and I don't know, watches the birds and the flowers grow, and then she eventually gets Colin out of his room and gets him to go in there with her.
He starts to grow into a man.
He stops being feeble. Yeah.
Yeah.
He starts to grow into a man. He stops being feeble, and so. Yeah, I thought maybe you could draw something.
That's
off
pretty cool. The Secret Garden.
Yep. And there's not really like a moral to the story. There's not really any magic to the story.
But it's kind of sounds like a coming of age thing where somebody is, they kind of grow up a little bit. Yes?
I guess it's coming of age,
Yeah.
but I mean, I could see someone going their whole life and never getting there. Like usually you think of coming of age as to a point everybody gets to, but it's talking about changing in a way that's different from what people do. Like if it was coming of age, they would just be accepting being the people who are in charge of servants. They would just accept where they were.
Right.
But in this, they kind of actually change.
Okay.
And so they're not just coming of age, but they're like actually growing into something different.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that something you can draw, Graffo?
Well, I can give the old college a try. Are you not hearing me, dear?
I don't know.
Jennifer can hear
I'm
me.
hearing you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my mind is racing, and, how do I approach this problem? I'm sure I can figure something out here.
Flowers.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right. Let me finish off this.
Walls.
What was that?
Walls.
Walls. Okay. All right.
There's a lot of walls.
Yeah.
Then there's a little girl.
Now,
I don't know.
Now
Go for it, Graffo.
Huh?
Go for it.
I'm going for it. I'm finishing up this tank that you wanted me to finish.
Because the drawing that I saw you drawing at the beginning of the show, it made me think of Matilda.
Who is
is
the character?
Did you ever read that book?
No, I don't think I did. I'm so sorry.
I can't remember the name of the author. He wrote Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, that
or
guy.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I did read that.
Okay, yeah, he wrote another book. It's along the same lines. It's called Matilda. But in that book, in Matilda, there's basically like this evil schoolmistress. And the woman that you drew in the first picture tonight looks exactly like what I would picture her to be like.
Is that right? Well,
So
I feel like I got something accomplished then, right off the bat then.
you did.
I'm so pleased.
Yeah, they should make
Yeah.
like a new movie of that book with your drawing as the main character.
You know, I'm all
the,
for that. They can use my drawing for free. I'll just say that right now.
Don't say that.
No, they can. They can make $20 million. They don't have to give me a dime.
I wish you wouldn't say that.
All right, I take it back.
Good.
Because my people got to get paid.
They do.
They work so hard here,
They do.
and they shout instructions at me, and I don't know what's going on half the time.
And you were just a willy-nilly artist who didn't know, and you had no consent on the statement you just said. And if that drawing is used, then you have to be fully compensated.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Just because I'm drunk, that doesn't really count. Let's see.
No, that makes it count all the less. Let's
That's
put
right.
it on the record. You were drunk and it didn't count.
Yeah, I can't be held responsible for a lot of things that I say.
That's true because you're an artist.
That's right. And
And-
artists have special dispensation to say just about anything they want to say. Let's get rid of this guy. You notice I put feet on him instead of treads?
Yeah,
What's
I
that?
noticed that.
My tank, I put feet on him instead of treads. Instead of, treads.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, well, can you see my tank?
No. I'm not looking at the computer anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, then let me just get rid of this thing right there. And
What are you chunking?
Well, I threw the drawing that I was working on, I threw it away.
But are you going to work on the secret garden drawing?
I am right now. Yes,
Okay.
indeed. Indeed, I am. I just hope that whatever I do meets your description halfway.
Well, I haven't seen you draw flowers and a wall,
Yeah.
birds.
Yeah, no, that's kind of not really my cup of tea, but I can sure attempt it. I can find the right little crayon here.
What is your cup of tea?
You know what I do a lot without even thinking about it is I do cartoon characters. You
I
know,
love cartoons.
well, you'd like my work because that's pretty much what I do all the time.
Well, what do you think about calling comics graphic novels?
That's no problem with me. Joe Bob, what do you
Trying
think?
to put a fancy hat on a pig, isn't it? But it's still a pig. But not that the pig is bad, but it just is what it is.
It is what it is. I started collecting comics when I was a kid, and they were called comics, pure and simple. So I always say comics. And I wasn't just collecting them, obviously. I was reading and absorbing them. I got comics in my blood. I got ink in my blood, rather.
Did you call my name, boss?
I did. I was going to ask you, what do you think about calling comics graphic novel? Does that bother you at all?
No, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Well, I went to this thing at Books People.
Yeah.
It was called a graphic novel club, and I don't even know why I went anymore. But the person who read it was like a commentator for the Statesman.
Mm-hmm. What was the
His
name?
name was Joe Gross.
Joe Gross, okay.
Well, his big thing was it's still comics. Like, it's comics.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It made an impression on me.
So,
And so now, whenever if I go to Austin Books and look at the selections and it's called a graphic novel, I think comics.
you're thinking right. I agree with you with that. And so Joe's lecture was good then, huh?
It was good. It ended too soon.
Wow.
I think not enough people, showed up to keep it going, but I met some good people there.
That's really good.
But but graphic novels or comics are really cool because you're appreciating them in a different way. Like if you read a novel, it's made to be appreciated in that way. And if you're watching a movie, it's made to be appreciated in that way. But when you read a comic, you get these still images, and the frames capture people's faces or moments in a way that if you're reading a book or watching a movie, like it can't catch that moment. It can't juxtapose the person's thought and their facial expression in the same way.
So you're saying you have time to study this, the thought, the emotion in a graphic novel, comic?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, like you can't watch it or appreciate it in ever quite the same way because, you know, if you're watching a movie and a person makes a face and then the moment's gone, you've got to read into it. Or if you're reading a novel, there's like 2 pages of what the person was thinking about. But if you have a graphic novel, it's like you get the facial expression and then you get the thing they were looking at.
Yeah,
and,
that's very insightful.
It is, but there's no other. There's not a replacement for it.
No.
You can't do away
Hey,
with
Graffo.
What, sweetie?
Guess what? We
What?
have Alejandra on line 2 and Julia on line 3.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you're racking them up today.
Bye, Graffo.
Bye,
Thank
Jennifer.
you.
Always good talking to you, sweetie.
Okay, bye.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
for calling.
She was nice. She had a lot to think about there. A lot
Yeah.
of food for thought.
Are you ready?
I am. Put them through.
This is Alejandra on line 2.
Hey, Alejandra, what's going on?
Hello?
Hi, you there? Oh, Alejandra, could you turn down your TV for me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. I was just watching your show right now, and I'm like watching you draw.
Uh-huh. What do you think?
And I heard you say that you draw like cartoons or.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if you could draw the Batman symbol.
Gosh, you're going to have to guide me on that because I don't even remember what it looks like. Isn't that pitiful? I mean, I've seen all the movies, but I just can't remember what that looks like.
How about the Joker?
You said the Joker?
Yeah.
Graffo, do you draw other people's stuff?
You know, I usually don't, but I'll do this. I just don't want anybody to get upset if I don't nail it, you know? So you're a Batman fan, is that right, Alejandra?
Yes.
Okay, all right. All right, I'm trying to do The Secret Garden here.
Okay.
By the way, have you read this book, The Secret Garden?
No, but I've seen the movie.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was really good. I also had the book, but I never got to reading it because it was pretty long. And I was only, like, a kid.
Well, it seems that I missed that one as well as 100 other movies. I'm about to ask Joe Bob if he's ever seen it. Because, you know, Joe Bob, it sounds like it may be your kind of movie.
Yeah, Joe Bob is doing security stuff right now.
I don't care, Trixie.
What's going on, boss?
You want him to stop doing his security work?
No, not at all.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man,
Hey,
I asked you a question.
what was it?
Trixie, what was it?
If he's seen the movie,
Oh, you seen the movie The Secret Garden, Joe Bob?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Have you seen the English Patient?
I might have seen that one.
Have you seen Sophie's Choice?
Yeah,
You
I saw that
have?
one.
Dude, I wouldn't even admit to that. I would not even admit to that.
Well, that's probably the most intense movie out of all the ones you named.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. And if I had, I wouldn't admit to it. All right, I'm about to, I don't want to shortchange Jennifer here. So let me do this real quickly. Give this little girl some hair. So Alejandra, are you a fan of the Batman movies or are you a fan of the comic books?
Well,
I wasn't old enough to read the comics, but the movies are pretty awesome.
Who's your... You're kind of breaking up there. Who's your favorite Batman? Would that be Michael Keaton?
I don't know. Character-wise, I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, they've had several different people play Batman, right, Joe Bob?
What's that about Batman?
Yeah. How many different actors have actually played this guy, Batman?
I mean, going all the way back to the serials and.
No, not the serials. Don't go to the 1930s, Joe Bob.
You're saying starting in
The Dark
89.
Knight and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, there was Michael Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was George Clooney, Val Kilmer.
Steve Buscemi.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, no.
And then there was Christian Bale, and now they're going to do Ben Affleck.
No.
That's what I heard.
That kills it for me, man. Fine actor he may be. No. You know, that's miscast. Don't you think, Joe Bob?
I'm not happy. I'm not too excited about it.
Right, okay. I'm glad we're on the same page about that. Finally. Okay. All right, we're almost done. I hope this satisfies Jennifer's requirements. Here we go. Here we go. This poor girl is an orphan. Her parents had died in India. Voila. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's get rid of that thing. Huh? I give that one a C.
Hey, Graffo.
Yes, ma'am.
We've got Dusty on line 4, so we've
Okay.
just reminding you, we've got 3 and 4 waiting for you.
Okay. And I have Alejandra on the line right now, right?
That's right.
Okay. Very good. And she wants a Batman symbol, right?
Yes.
Oh, good God. I don't even know what that looks like. Okay. It's got wings, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it look like this?
That looks like a nice eagle, Graffo.
You sure? Don't they show that on
I
the
like
clouds?
That. I like that.
It's up in the clouds and it says, Gotham City's in real bad trouble. Batman, we need you to come. Isn't that right? No, that's not right at all, is it?
I like that.
The music kind of goes with that attempt, doesn't it? All right, you know what we do with the really good drawings here? Oh. Okay, let's try that one more time. Okay, Alejandra. Oh, that's dirty.
Okay.
Okay. Bat wings, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. It's the head I don't know what to do with. Somebody tried to help me earlier, but of course, that thing shuts off after a while. Okay, that was the arm of Joe Bob. You'll never see his face. Okay, and here we go. I've got it. I've got it. Gotham City is in really bad trouble.
Aw. What is that, a bat?
Yeah.
A flying mouse?
Isn't that what a bat is, a flying mouse?
Yeah.
Alejandra, I'm really trying to satisfy your requirements, so we're going to get it right here in just a second. You said we got 2 other people on the line, Trix? Yes, Alejandra, I'm going to do yours right now, but I'm going to let you go, sweetheart.
Okay.
Thank you for calling. That's
All right.
Good suggestions, by the way.
Okay.
She is so nice.
Okay, we got Julia on the line.
Juliana?
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing swell. What's going on tonight?
I'm chilling and I'm watching you draw.
Yeah? What do you think so far?
I think you're doing a really great job.
Oh, thank you. You know, that makes my evening to hear you say that.
Yeah, I really enjoy your drawings. How did you get into drawing?
I don't know. When I was a kid, you know, a long time ago, I just found that I enjoyed it, and it was something I could do. Like, I couldn't sing. I couldn't. What else couldn't I do?
Well, you make it look easy.
Oh, thank you. That's a very great compliment.
Oh, you're welcome.
I really appreciate that. And sometimes people will request things that I have no clues how to approach. So I got to kind of wing it.
Yeah. Can you draw a really cool looking goblin?
A cool goblin?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And you want the goblin of the Lord of the Rings style goblin?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That's cool because that gives me a lot of latitude.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
my boyfriend's request. He's sitting here. He says hi.
Who says that?
My boyfriend.
Oh, hey, boyfriend, what's going on, dude?
He says hi.
If I knew you had a boyfriend, I would have put you at the back of the line.
No.
I'm horsing around. Are you
got
going?
the Batman logo down?
Well, I had help on this one. It's for this is for Alejandra.
Yeah, and Alejandra wants to come pick up some drawings.
Uh-oh.
She called back. She wants to get in touch with you.
Okay. How do you spell that, Alejandra? Is it A-L-E? No.
I don't know, but we're talking to Julia now.
Okay. We'll just set this aside and write her name on it when we see her. And you said a goblin.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Goblin. Here we go. All right. What do they look like?
What do they look like?
What do they look like? They're ugly. We know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're not polite things.
Pointy ears.
Okay.
So what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm an artist.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I paint and I make little sculptures.
I aspire to do the exact same thing you're doing.
Is that right?
Yes.
So, are you going to school for this?
No, not currently.
No? Okay. You don't have to go to school.
Yeah, no, there's infinite possibilities, definitely.
Yeah. School is good.
It is good. I actually would like to go for color theory. I enjoy coloring, painting.
Oh my gosh. I had so much trouble. You notice I only work in black and white, right?
I do, and I really like it.
Well, color is my weak point, but I do paint.
You do? That's awesome.
Yeah. And I have little tricks that help me through my color problems.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
And like what?
Oh God, I knew you were going to ask me that. I paint the picture in shades of, like burnt umber. This is not a secret. I mean, you can get any book.
Right.
And it'll tell you to do that. And then you work backwards and trying to kind of figure out where you're going to go with stuff. And I try to be a little unconventional, but not too crazy, because I don't want to turn off Grandma and Grandpa if they try to buy something,
Right. Well,
Yeah.
that's good advice. I would love to read. So, and practice makes perfect.
I couldn't have said it better myself. That's one thing about drawing, and to be good at drawing or anything else, you got to practice all the time.
Yes.
So I draw on things I shouldn't draw on,
Likewise.
bills, other people's property, that kind of thing.
Yeah, those are the best canvases.
Yes, absolutely. All right.
What day does your show come on? I catch you randomly.
Oh, are you here in Austin?
Yes.
Okay. We're on most every Thursday night. we missed last Thursday, so there's times when we take off, but we'll be on next Thursday, and it's at 10:30 at night.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm usually free. I'll be watching you.
Please tune in. We're live and unscripted, and you know, we show everything, warts and all. And
Nice.
you know, sometimes I'm a nervous wreck because I'm not comfortable on television. But you know, I'm trying to
I think
fake
it's really awesome that you're on television.
Oh,
I'm
thank
sorry
you.
to interrupt.
it. Thank you. That's all right. All right.
Well, that goblin looks really awesome. We're sitting here watching you right now.
You know what? If you want to, I don't mind if you want to make this a big tattoo on your body somewhere. It's not going to bother me at all.
Okay, consider it done.
All right. And
That is too cool.
I got to tell you something else. What's your name again?
Julia.
Julia. We have an address. You can write. You can send me your artwork. I would love to see your artwork.
Really?
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we'll have that at the end of the show. And we also have a Facebook page. And
Okay.
that would be really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
I
I hope you
lo-
remember me. I'll write down that I was the one that requested the goblin.
Oh, honey, I'll remember you. I'll remember your boyfriend as well.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is for Julia. Is that right, Julia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Julia, I'm going to let you go. We got a few other people online, but it's been a real pleasure talking to you.
Likewise. You have a great night.
Okay, we'll see you next Thursday.
Okay, great.
All right.
Bye.
You ready for Dusty?
Yeah, put Dusty on.
All right, Dusty, you're on the air.
Hi, Graffo. How you doing?
Hey, Dusty, what's going on, man?
Oh, I'm a pretty big fan of yours.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Are you an artist too?
I am, actually.
I thought so. I
How
thought
did you
so.
know?
I don't know, man. It's just when somebody says they're a big fan, and we get that from time to time, that usually means that you're either an artist or some kind of funky musician.
I think I'm both.
Ah. Hey, Dusty, what do you like to draw, man?
Well, I actually don't draw.
Oh, what do you like to paint?
Well, I actually build barnwood furniture.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're a real craftsman.
I guess it's a different kind of art.
Well, it's just a little bit different, but you know, that's the kind of stuff that sells.
Yeah?
Yeah. And what does your stuff look like?
Well, we do a lot of different custom furniture.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of rustic and industrial type of theme.
Steam, you say?
Yeah, kind of like a theme that we
Okay.
incorporate.
So, do you take like found objects, or would you take like an old log and turn that log into something?
Yeah, we take like really old barnwood, maybe that a horse was tied to for
Yeah.
20 years, and we'll build a coffee table out of it.
So it's all worn and distressed and everything?
It's really unique and, yep, distressed.
Dude, that sounds really nice. People pay
Yeah.
big bucks for that kind of stuff, don't they?
Yeah, they do. We sell for a pretty decent price, though.
Right, right. But, you know, you make yourself a name and then the sky's the limit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Dusty, you here in Austin, man?
No, I used to live in Austin, but now I live in the Mount Hood, Oregon area.
Oh, how nice, man. What's the temperature up there?
It's about 75 today.
Trixie, did you hear that?
Yeah, sounds nice.
Unbelievable.
Is now 75, that was the high or the low?
That was the high today.
What was the low?
Oh, it was pretty chilly this morning, maybe 40 degrees.
Ooh.
Wow. That's like jacket weather.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Joe Bob, that's too cold for you, man.
I'm kind of jealous of you guys.
Yeah, 40 is almost too cold for me too.
Man, don't
Unless
be
it's-
jealous. It was, it's very hot here. It's
You
very
know, I had a question for you.
Lay it on me, dude.
So, I'm a big fan of Trixie, too.
Yeah.
And she has a nice voice and everything.
Yeah.
Aw.
and she never shows her face.
Right.
So I was wondering if you could draw a picture of her.
I don't know if I could. You know,
Graffo,
that's
do
a
you
good,
know what I look like?
What's that?
Graffo, do you know what I look like?
I do, but are you going to get on me if I get it wrong?
Get on you? What does that mean?
If I make you wrong, will you? If I draw your body wrong, will you hold it? Never mind.
just make her really sexy, Graffo.
Oh man, that's a tall order. My gosh. This one's for Julia. We'll just set this one aside. Okay. Yeah, she is good looking. Very cute.
Yeah.
Go to camera. No. No. There you go. There we go. I had to take a drink of water.
Yeah, you had to get ready for this,
Very
huh?
Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, so you want me to draw a picture of what Trixie looks like?
Yeah, because we always get to hear her voice, and it's, so nice and everything.
Doesn't she have a lovely voice?
But we just gotta put a picture to the voice.
Well, aren't you curious about what Joe Bob, the security guy, looks like?
Not really.
He's pretty too.
I have a very cute voice.
Who said that?
Who has a cute voice?
I said he doesn't really have a
No.
Oh.
No, it's like nails on a chalkboard, really. To be honest with you.
It's more like an authoritative type of voice.
Oh yeah, somebody said that Joe Bob sounded like a fascist one time.
No. That doesn't sound like him at all, though.
But he looks like one, right?
Not to me.
No? Okay.
No. He kind of looks like Trotsky. You know what I mean? Joe Bob.
Trotsky?
Joe Bob, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, man. I didn't know if we offended you or anything.
Well, I don't want to be compared to Trotsky.
Well, who might I compare you to?
Not Trotsky. Not Lenin.
George Washington.
Not Stalin. Sure, Washington.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't wear the high heels and the wig and all that, but
No. That was wasn't that J. Edgar Hoover? You do look like J. Edgar Hoover a little bit
I
in his
appreciate
younger
that.
days. Yeah, I really feel like I'm stepping on toes tonight. Oh. Joe Bob, you're not going to get mad at me, are you?
Let's just, you do your job and I'll do my job. And
Well, and we'll part company after the show.
Joe Bob, you're head of security?
trying to be.
What's the biggest security breach that you've had there at the studio?
Well, Mr. Graffo used to, and still does to some extent, kind of run with a mixed bunch of folks. So one way or another, they're going to be coming around.
Yes. I do run with some rabble, don't I?
And sometimes it's great. I'm glad they're coming around. And other times it's not.
I wish you could work the door at my own house and keep those people out.
Well, we can talk about that. You want to,
Yeah?
make it interesting.
Well, that sounds like money's involved. Do, re, mi.
Well, I have a family, so
Okay, all right. That sounds like a slight at me.
hey,
What?
back in the day, I would have done it just for the couch to crash on would have been plenty.
Right, and I do have a couch to crash on. That's long. There's no more fleas on it. I took care of that problem.
Downtown Austin, is that where you guys are at?
Close. Would you call us downtown, Joe
We're
Bob?
East of Austin, or east of downtown.
We're pretty central.
South Central?
I said we're pretty central, just east of downtown.
Downtown is a hop, skip, and a jump away, Dusty. Look, Trixie, you got open arms.
What does that mean?
That you're nice and you're welcoming.
Aw.
Yeah?
And I wear skirts like that?
No,
Is
you
that-
don't.
Is that a big butt? Did you put a big butt on her?
I did.
But does that mean, is
Well,
that
you
good
can't
or
even
bad?
see the backside.
Oh, okay. Well, her dress is kind of like
What?
bouncy or something.
Flouncy.
I don't know.
There's a little wind blowing up here.
Oh, okay.
How does
okay.
that feel?
Oh, nice shoes.
I drew the girl in the garden in the same kind of dress, you know.
Well, I never imagined that she looked like that.
Well,
Yeah, me neither.
oh, come on. What did you think she looked like, Dusty?
Well, I thought maybe a little bit more like Marilyn Monroe.
Well, I mean, you're close. I mean, she's a good-looking lass. She's terribly private, though. I don't think you'll ever see her on television.
So she hasn't been in the show business industry for long?
Trix, you want to field that?
Yeah, I've been doing TV. How long have I been doing TV, Graffo? A couple years? I've been
well,
doing your show. This is our 17th show show with me in the booth, directing.
Anything else we might have seen you on?
Good question.
Oh, I'd have to think about that.
Trixie,
Graffo?
come on now. Spill it, baby.
I have to go look in the archives.
Okay, all right.
And Graffo, I gotta give you a warning. You got about 40 seconds.
Oh, no.
But Dusty, stay on the line, and we can chat a little bit more after the show, maybe, Graffo.
All right, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Can you put up the address and stuff, Trixie?
Yeah, it'll play.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay, I gotta start the.
Joe Bob, you still there?
I'm here, boss.
Okay. So damn silent. It's unnerving, man.
Let's see.
Well, I mean, I got going over here the door. We got the back out front. I mean, you got me running over here to the microphone.
Yeah, yeah. You have been all over the place. Yeah, and I appreciate your efforts, your hard work. You too, Trix.
No problem.
Good night, Austin. Good night, world. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We'll see y'all next Thursday. Adios.